Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. This fiery moon, I'm here to do the general collective new moon reading. This is going to be for the new moon in Sagittarius, which is taking place tomorrow on December 19th. I am recording this on the 18th. But the moon is already in Sag along with the sun, Mercury, as well as Venus. What do I want to say? I decided to use the charms to start out this reading, and then I do have the Black Moon astrology deck that I'm going to use. And I was also feeling the Kipper deck, so we'll use that as well. But we are going to start out with the charms. Like I always say, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid, and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. And like I always say, know your story, but more importantly, know your energy. This new moon in Sagittarius will be taking place in your, whatever house, or it could be taking place in whatever house you have Sagittarius. So, take a look at your natal chart if you want to, see and correlate it to that. But with that being said, we're going to jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this new moon. I feel like I need to hit my singing bowl before I even begin, just to clear the space. Excuse me. Yeah, that feels much better. I don't know if there was some energy trying to creep up in here, but we clear that right on out. So yeah, let's see. Let's start off with some charms. Let's see. Sagittarius is mutable fire. It is ninth house energy ruled by Jupiter. Right now, Jupiter is in Cancer. But Jupiter deals with, knowledge, wisdom, expansion, growth. It is the wheel of fortune and tarot. But the Temperance card is also Sagittarius energy. That deals with moderation. For me personally as a reader, I see Temperance as, emotional and spiritual balance. And it's also like, it could be represented by, in tarot, the Knight of Wands as well as the Eight of Wands. So it's movement, it's travel, It's, the archer on the horse, or the half man, half horse, excuse me. But he is an archer as well. um, what I'm hearing is, shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. Some of you could be in that energy. You don't have to be, but that's just what I heard. But let's see. What do we need as it pertains to this new moon for the collective spirit? Alright, so we have one. I don't know what that charm was, but because my eyes are closed, but it felt like an axe of some sort too. I could be wrong, but that's just what it felt like. So it feels like there's I want to say cutting, but my guides are saying a separation. That is finite. Okay. Almost in like a cord cutting, because the way I'm feeling for some of you, it may have already been cut. Let me get one more, and then we'll see what we got here. All right, we'll start with those. Ooh, right on point. So we do, the first charm out we have is an axe. And then we have, oh, you can't, oh man, you cannot make this shit up. I want to say this is Pegasus. He's the horse with wings, right? I'm hearing you're free, you're free. Hold on. Yep, the winged horse. Shout out, because thank you, Spirit. Because I be knowing, but I don't be knowing sometimes. Yes, Pegasus. Yes, okay. So it says Pegasus symbolizes freedom, inspiration, and the pursuit of lofty ideals. In mythology, this winged horse represents divine connection and creativity, often associated with the muses, and artistic endeavors. I like this, y'all. And then, what's this third charm? Okay. Oh, we have like it's a pink cat. And then we have a flower. What is this? What type of flower is this? I don't know why I want to say daisy. Yes, shout out to me, because right now, you feel me? Definitely is. Yes, well, let's see. This feels very feminine. I feel like there's a feminine energy here who is like literally, or like I feel like they've already, especially with this axe, have already separated or, severed some type of tie or connection. And you're just like, you're soaring in a new direction. This cat makes me feel like the energy of curiosity, but also like this daisy makes me feel like enjoying like the beauty of the direction where you're going, where you're headed. Like there's not anything holding you back. I like this, y'all. I like it. Let's see though. And I'm not even a person that likes flowers. Like I don't like. I'm just saying for me personally, I'm not a flower girl. And I think I always say to my mom, I says because you named me after a flower. Not to say that that was her intention behind it, but I'm like I've never been a flower girl. But it says daisy flowers symbolize purity, innocence, and new beginnings. Like, pardon the music, y'all, but it is not that serious. They are associated with cheerfulness and joy, making them popular for various occasions like birthdays and celebrations. Yes. Yeah, so I like this. Like it's almost making me feel like a little giddy. Like I almost feel like a little kid. Just sitting with this energy right now. Like I'm all for this energy, and whoever's in it, like you may be feeling it too. And I almost feel like saying like, don't hide it, don't hide it. Like embrace it fully. My guys are saying wear it. That's right. Yeah, wear it. Like I like this. But let's see. Let's get one from this Black Moon astrology deck for the overall energy. And then I'll use the Kipper deck to break down each charm. Well, what's going on, Spirit? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this new moon in Sagittarius? I don't know why like the energy of travel is coming up. I don't know if you're traveling or you could have traveled already, or this could be an energy that's coming towards you, because honestly I feel it both ways. I'm honestly feeling it like I hate to say it like this because I don't feel that like someone's chasing you, but it feels like that energy of like you running from someone, but almost in like how you would do like kids outside playing with each other, like trying to catch you or trying to catch up to you. Like if you're playing tag or something like that, but you ain't it. I mean, you it, but you not it. um, can I get one more, please, sir? But I feel like if this is an energy coming towards you, it's because it's almost like with this axe here, they're drawing me to this axe. Like it's because like they can't catch you for one, but also like it's almost like they can feel the disconnect or the severing within the connection. Let me get one more. Let's do one more. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8th house, which is Scorpio energy. This is almost like the death card. It says endings and new beginnings. And that's exactly what this feels like. For some of you, if you're resonating as a feminine energy, you've ended something. Whether it was a connection, some sort of cycle, and it feels like you're already in a new beginning. It could have been a mindset, a mentality, a way of being. Let's see, up under that, yes. Ooh, I love it. We have Earth element, which says stability, and then we have Aries, I am, with the 9th house energy, which is faith. And then we have the water element, which is sensing. And then we have this 7th house energy. For some of you, this could definitely be in regards to relationships, no matter what the caliber of relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendships, family ships even, however, it goes for you. But what I am feeling, like, oh my God, like, I can't, like, I feel like just so happy right now. And I don't even know why, like, but I just feel like so happy. Because whatever cycle you're beginning, it's like you have fully solidified and stepped into yourself with this stability and the Aries I am. It's almost like, you're, even with the 9th house faith energy, you're trusting, within your faith and your intuition. And it's almost like with the sensing here as well, you're going towards, like, not that you're going towards, but you are, moving forward. Like, it's almost like I said, for some of you, you need to embrace this energy if you're not there yet. But if you're feeling it, because you definitely are feeling it. And I almost feel like saying, like, your faith is so strong. Like, you are someone that moves off of, instinct, intuition. But it's almost like you have, like, such a strong foundation of faith and confidence, and how can I say, like, resiliency about yourself, that it's almost like you're not even looking back at whatever you've ended, separated from, cut the cord to, whatever. You're not even looking back. And for some of you, because you're in this energy, it's almost like with the 7th house partners, you can feel, like, because I can feel the energy of, it's almost like, yeah, you're pulling in, like, or you can even sense or feel like there's an energy that's coming towards you that is just the same way. For some of you, this is, with the 10th house, the world here, this is the new beginning. You're already in it for some of you. And it's almost like with this Sag new moon, it's like I feel like like I feel like well, they're showing me, like, sitting at a table and like in a casino in Vegas, and you know how they be like, yo, I'm all in. That's what I feel like. You're going all in with something, or possibly even someone that is going, like, it's just going to be everything with the 2nd house owning here, which deals, the 2nd house is Taurus energy. All of this earth energy here, Taurus, Capricorn, and then we have the roots card, which is, 4th house energy. It's Cancer energy. It just makes me feel like with the 2nd house and the roots, like, the people, places, things that you value, it's almost like they are being, like, solidified in a way in your life. For some of you, this could even, like, speak to, like, committing to something or someone where it will be a very, with Chiron here, a very healing connection for you. And then we have Leo here with I will. Yeah, like there's a sense of determination here. And it's almost like, not for nothing, with Mercury, the mind here, it's like, and Capricorn IU. So now we have all the earth signs out here, or at least the earth sign energy, but it was already here with this energy. It's almost like Martin used to, like he said in one, I forgot what episode it was, but he was like, you know, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Like, I feel this. Like I don't know what to say. Like I almost feel like clapping for whoever this is. Or, you know, some of you may be, you know, being recognized or even, you know, applauded for what you've been through, where, you know, how far you've come, where you're at presently. Like, I like this. I feel like something is being built, and they're saying, you know, it takes two. So for some of you, it definitely is in regards to another person, where whatever you guys are deciding or, you know, will be creating together, it will be like, it's almost like it will be monumental for yourselves, but also like I'm getting the energy as well as others. Like it's almost like with this Leo I will, like I feel like the Sun card, which is Leo energy, like be it like it's on display, it's for the world to see, or it will be. Like that's just how I'm feeling. I like this. And it's because, like, thank you, Spirit, they're saying, you know, your goals align. So if this is in regards to another person, it's like they want what you want. You, like, your goals are aligned. You guys have the intention, which is something that I've always said, like the intention when it comes to, you know, being in a relationship with anybody, whether it's romantic, whether it's friends, y'all gotta be like on the same page. And I feel like for some of you, like, because you're in this energy, it's like that's all you can align with. Because I can feel the growth. Like there's a gap between where you are right now and where whoever or whatever, whether it's one person or multiple people, or, you know, even multiple people, I mean multiple situations or just one situation, there's a gap here to where, like, they're just not, or, you know, the situation is just, or persons are just not where you're at. But what's the overall energy as we take a look at this new moon in Sagittarius? What's going on, Spirit? What's the overall energy as it pertains to this new moon in Sagittarius? What's going on? Ooh, too many. And they're bringing me back to that Mercury energy, which is the mind, like with that Capricorn energy. Yeah, it's like for you, you know, you whatever you put your mind to, it's like you can achieve, but you're also like, it makes me feel like someone who uses their mind wisely. What's going on, Spirit? We don't have an overall energy. What's the overall energy as it pertains to this new moon in Sagittarius for the collective? I can't make this shit up if I tried. Here it is, that ninth house Sagittarius energy, faith. And that's all I'm hearing. I'm hearing rooted in faith. Like, I love this. We still have the stability in at the bottom with the earth element. And we have the Aries I am energy here still. I want to get one more because this is like I feel like overwhelmed, but in a good way. Yes, and then we have the 12th house. Escape. But you know the 12th house, that's Pisces energy, which squares Sagittarius energy. But it doesn't even feel like it's like, for some of you, what I'm getting is like that line Jay-Z said, you know how he said, he had said before, you know, learn how to move in a room full of vultures. And I feel like, yeah, that's it. Like, I feel like you've done that. And whatever vultures you got away from, they just where they at. And now it's time for you to, you know, have faith in your dreams. Have, you know, the 12th house is not, it's not just escape. It's almost your, you know, it's your dreams. It's your imagination. It could be illusions, but I'm not, you know, feeling that. I'm feeling it more so in a way where like things are opening up from you having, you know, faith. They're saying, excuse me, they're correcting me, unshakable faith in what it is that you want. Bottom of the deck we have Mercury retrograde, and I want to say the post shadow is over. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, this Mercury retrograde could have, you know, played a part in this for you, because it did retrograde back into Scorpio, but now, you know, being that it's direct and we're out of the post shadow, or we will be, I believe we are, with the world here. Yeah, it's like it's spinning. The wheel is like, the new cycle is ready to begin for you, and it deals with your values with the second house. And then we have the South Node, life's debts. Yeah, it almost makes me feel like for some of you, like there was a clearing of some karma. With this South Node energy at the bottom. I'm gonna get one more. Can I get one more to go along with this overall energy? Your 12th and your 9th house may be significant. I'm going to put this back, but it fell on the floor. Here's that Jupiter energy. Yeah, and even that, with that being the one that fell off the top, and then with the South Node at the bottom, yeah, it's like you've cleared some type of karmic debt. So it's almost like now you're stepping into Dharma almost for some of you. Can I get one more to go with this overall energy? The 9th house faith and the 12th house escape. They're showing me somebody's teeth. They could have a gap, because that's what I heard. I heard gap, and then they showed me teeth. So someone could have a gap in there between their two front teeth. This could be, it could even be an energy you separated from. But yeah, they're showing me someone's teeth. Specifically the top row and the gap between the two front teeth. Can I get one more, please? And I just heard, oh, the possibilities. We have the Black Moon Lilith card coming out, which says mystery, which is Cancer and Pisces energy as well. Just with the moon energy being here. Where's Lilith at right now? Has she moved into Sag yet? I know she was still in Scorpio, but I think I'm not sure if she's quite there yet. Lilith. No, but she's at 29 degrees of Scorpio. But yeah, ooh. And for some of you, I feel like with this earth energy keeps showing up, it's almost like, for some of you, what I'm feeling is like, yeah, like the energy of something, you know, being grounded, your dreams becoming reality. But it's because you're still, this energy here, like it won't let up. The earth element with the Aries I am, like you're solidified in who you are. Like you're someone who knows what you want. You're not gonna settle for less. It makes me feel like you know your worth and you own it. Like I said, it's still giving me that energy of being confident, determined, even they're saying unconventional with this Uranus energy, and also with this Uranus energy card. Like I said, for some of you, you use your mind wisely. Like that energy is still coming through very strongly. Uranus is retrograding in Taurus, but after this retrograde is over, it's going to be, you know, it's going to move into Gemini, and it's going to be there for a while. And then we have the Grand Trine, which is blessings, which is almost like it's a gift. For some of you, your mind is a gift. The way that your mind is specifically is a gift. The way that you utilize it is a gift. It's very individualistic, very unconventional. But I'm also getting like the card of very relatable as well. And it's firm, like, I like this, y'all. I like it. So let's see what we got here. What's going on, Spirit? For some of you, I'm getting like this is how, you know, you could even be being viewed or looked at by others or even perceived. I am getting that as well. Because it's almost like the way that you lean on your faith in your own way is almost like being made real. Like that's the only way I can describe it. Like it's almost like for some of you it may even feel like confirmation, like within your reality. You could be, you know, having experiences or, you know, just seeing things, the way things could be playing out for you as it pertains to your reality, but it's all because of your faith. The faith that you have in yourself, the faith that you have in spirit, how you move about, the, you know, the possibilities that, or, you know, the things, your dreams, your imagination, even for some of you, how you know, utilize your creativity. It may, you know, it's like, it may have other people guessing, but I'm also getting like, it's like you don't like, you just go with it too. Like you don't, I don't want to say that you can't see, but it's almost like you just believe. That's what it is. You believe. You just believe that it's all possible. Like you don't know how it's gonna happen. You don't know, you know, it's almost like you have like, in a way, like release the need to know, you know, or the need to see something before you believe it. Like you don't, like, that's not a part of you. They're saying it's not a part of your fabric. But that's what I feel like. So let's see, what's going on, Spirit? Can I get one more? Bottom of the deck, we have the wealthy man. And to me, this is like a King of Pentacles energy. Not for nothing, I feel like there could be like a King of Pentacles energy who's, yeah, who like enjoys watching you. They could watch you work. With the toil and labor card, they see like how, you know, for some of you, how hard working you are, how, you know, consistent and dedicated, like your work ethic is unmatched, so much so to the point where they admire it. But it's from a distance. But then we have the sudden wealth and the courthouse, and this makes me feel like the privileged lady. Oh my god. And then the family room. Oh, look. Oh, I love it. Hold up. This is someone that almost like they view you, like it's almost like they can see, like, even though it may not, you know, seem like it in your physical reality, they know, like they can see your worth, they know your worth. And it's almost like with this sudden wealth, like it's almost like you're, you know, it's like almost like your success is a guarantee. And they want to, like I said, with the courthouse here and the privileged lady, which is like the divine feminine. So we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine out here, the emperor and the empress. And it almost makes me feel like for some of you there, they see you as someone that they can definitely build with, that they are willing to commit to, with the privileged lady. What? Hold on, y'all. Sorry, the wind was blowing my blind. It was sounding crazy. But it's like someone that they want to, you know, you're someone, they see you as someone that they want to build long term with. Like, I'm hearing, I want to make you mine. With this, the family room and the marriage card. But it's almost like with the mature man energy here and the message, it's almost like I'm getting like an air of like being like, how can I say this? Because it's funny. Like, it's almost like you make this person Like when it comes to either, wanting to express this to you, to tell you how they feel, it's almost like they cower from this wealthy man to this mature man. I don't feel like it's in a bad way. I just feel like you make them kind of like, it's almost like you make them feel. And it almost like it makes them melt. Like it's crazy. And they could, want to tell you. Like I feel like they want to tell you something, but it's almost like they don't know how. But in the meantime, they're watching you. It's like they know. There's a knowing. They could be wanting to tell you about like a situation that possibly ended with this main female energy. And the bad health with the coffin. But overall, oh no, thank you, Spirit. It's almost like they need to come clean. Because they could be in this bad health energy because of a feminine energy. Because then up under that, we have the thief and the false person. Yeah, we're going to leave that alone, Spirit. We're leaving it right there. I ain't got time. We ain't got time for that. Not even a little bit. Nope. So can I get one for this axe, please? Yeah, we have the house coming out, which can, speak in a literal terms. Yeah, this is someone that, could be feeling like left out. I'm hearing not welcome, whether that's in your house or, in a situation or wherever they are at. If you separated for this person, they may not, they may be struggling, trying to find a place to live. With the despair at the bottom, yeah. And feeling stuck with the imprisonment card. What else we got up under here? Can I get another one to go with this axe energy? Yeah, because they're drawing me to like the gate being closed on this house card. Like, yeah, they can't get in. It could even be like wanting to like make you feel like something emotional in regards to what they're going through, but it's like they're blocked from that. Yeah, I'm gonna put these back, but it was given that message of concern vibe. Like trying to, like, I don't know. Yeah. Yep. Then we have the coffin and the thief card. Yeah, because I feel like this is, like I can feel like this person like, I don't even know how to say this, like, because I can almost feel like I feel like they did it to themselves by not being forthright and honest with the thief card, because that is making me feel like the Seven of Swords. But with the high honor and then the despair, it's like, yeah, they tricked them. Like, they either tricked themselves out of the position that they were possibly in with you, or they sabotaged it. But they're like on the outs. And wherever they're at, we'll clarify it with the tarot. But ain't nothing like, I'm not saying like, I know this can sound a little harsh, but people know what they be doing. They just hope that you don't know. That's some real shit. But it just makes me feel for some of you, they didn't think that it would be like I said, I heard in the beginning, finite, this would definitely be the end. Yeah, it's definitely the end. And you did it to yourself, whoever's in this energy. Can I get one for this Pegasus, please? Yeah, and now they're stressed out because wherever they're at, whoever they're around with this community card, they don't want to be there. They don't want to be around these people or in this environment. It could even be a job for some of you, or for this person. But with the despair card is that they know you're the one that got away, because they were wrapped up in something that just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't honest. With the message of concern, the great fortune, and the thief card, something was, either they did something for some type of monetary gain, or it could even be some recognition from a community or whatever the case may be, but it just wasn't. Can I get another one to go with this Pegasus, please? Cause you're off. Can I get another one for this Pegasus, please? Yeah. And whoever, whatever they're surrounded by, whether it's other people, their environment, or even possibly a job, they're not happy there. Yeah, and this is all they're thinking about is, almost damn, I should have committed to this person, or I should have committed to this thing or this place, or whatever the case may be, because now it's passing them by. Yeah, because even in this card says that they're not hiring. They could have been influenced by this community in regards to this connection, and it's almost it's plaguing their thoughts. They may want to offer you something with the gift card. Can I get one for this cat, please? Yeah, and like I said, for some of you, I just felt the energy of this cat is you're just being, curious, enjoying life, tending to your business with the occupation card. And then we have the concern at the bottom. Yeah, this is whoever's in this energy. I don't know why this this reading is coming out like this, but it's almost they're wondering what you doing, where you going, how you with the concern in the pathway. Can I get another one for this pink cat? Yeah, because it's almost they're in this poverty energy. With the official person here, this is almost spirit. I almost feel it coming through, ow, as judgment. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry, y'all. I got a cut on my knee and it hurts and I just hit it. Yeah, I feel this person played with the connection, so it's almost spirit is yeah, with the lovers, the official person, the lovers, and the courtship. You ain't spirit ain't gonna let you play with this, play in this feminine's face. So it's almost spirit is standing guard to this person. You're focused on what you're doing. They're in a way focused on you because they're in this, lack energy, and spirit is okay, well, what I gave you was this lover's energy, but this is how you treated it, is what it makes me feel. So you're shut out for the future. With the imprisonment and the distant horizons, Can I get one for this daisy, please? Why is this daisy here? Yeah, we have the imprisonment card with the distant horizons at the bottom again. And yeah, and this just makes me feel like, oh my God, how does that saying go? Oh, I can't think of how it goes, but basically it's like, you know how like most people when they see, you know, a flower that they like, they want to pluck it. But it's almost like the way I'm feeling with this daisy is like whoever is in this energy, this masculine energy with this imprisonment, um it's almost like because of like it almost feels like possibly like how they treated you, or you know whatever happened that caused this connection to separate, they like have to watch you bloom and not be able to touch it, because normally when you see a flower that you like, you normally I guess you don't want to pluck it. Like I told you, I'm not a flower girl, so I don't know too much about flowers. um but you would nurture it, you would care for it, you would water it, you would give it sunlight. You wouldn't want to pluck it. So now it's like this person has to watch you from a distance be this daisy. I can't make this shit up. I can't. I hope like not for nothing, even though the card says imprisonment, I hope like nobody's in jail. Um but it really is just speaking to like this you being on the outside and this person being stuck in whatever they're in. I'll get another one because that just came out all by itself. Can I get one more to go with this daisy energy? And it was almost like for some of them they tried to, you know, pluck, like either take from you, or you know, like the analogy I use, like they tried to pluck your flower. Yeah. So we have concern, yeah. And so they like, this is like the consequence. This with this concern here. They could think like you're with someone else. Why the concern, Spirit? Yeah, this is just someone knowing that they fucked up and it was their past actions. Like, it's almost like this was someone who could have known, you know, the struggle, that could have even witnessed it with the toil and labor here that you went through. And oh, they could have even seen you as like someone that was always gonna be in, you know, like a certain, I don't even want to say like a certain position, but it's like they like they slept on you. Like that's the best way that I can say it with this toil and labor card. It's also, like I said, and I want to say it was the last reading, like that energy of doubt. Like this person could have doubted you. They could have just been moving real funny, knowing that you were, you know, someone that had a good work ethic, that again with the toil and labor, like you didn't have a problem like getting, like almost getting your hands dirty as a feminine, no matter whether you're a male or a female. But whoever this energy is, there's like heavy regret now, because it's like, yeah, like I don't even think, like it's almost like with the concern and the thief is like, how can I come back from this? And it's almost like you can't. It's almost like God's spirit has shut you out from this person. We're gonna use the Honest Truth Tarot. But as for you, you know, By you, you know, being in this toil and labor energy, it's almost like you created the reality that you're living right now if you're this feminine energy by being like who you are, having that good work ethic, being disciplined, being determined, having, you know, some type of, you know, code or standard about yourself. Like you earned it. You worked for it. Oh yeah. What's going on, Spirit? As it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective. What's going on? As it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective. And the energies surrounding this new moon in Sagittarius. I'll get one more. All right, so bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Cups, which says restlessness and desire for more. Yeah, I feel like this whoever this person is, for some of you this Eight of Cups could be your energy, where like you, again, it's going back to this axe energy. You separated yourself from, whether it was a persons, a situation or circumstance that just wasn't emotionally serving you, it wasn't fulfilling, and you know, set out on the quest for more is what it feels like. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. With the Lovers and the Seven of Swords, yeah, you did what was best for you. Because with this energy, it's like, yeah, the Seven of Swords can be manipulation. It could be, you know, it says running away, hidden dishonor and lies, but it can also be, you know, acting in your own best interests. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's in a selfish way, but it's almost like with the Five of Pentacles, like, yeah, you can do, like I always say, you could do bad by yourself. You don't need, no one needs help to do bad. And for some of you, that's what it felt like for this person, you know, being with this person or in this situation or in this place, whatever the case may be. It was hurting more than it was helping. So you decided to get away from it. Leave it where it's at. And with the Judgment card, it makes me feel like, yeah, like this person knows, this masculine energy, like they know with the Judgment and the King of Swords, they know that you made the right decision. Because you know what it makes me feel like with this Judgment and the King of Swords? If the shoe's on the other foot, they would have done the same thing. And that's what, you know, that's what trips me out about people. Like, if you were on the receiving end of you would have done the same thing that the other person did. You would have left you, yeah. So I almost feel like saying, like, how dare you, like, feel some type of way because the person did exactly what you would do. That don't make no sense. But for others of you, if this is this other person, they are, you know, they are finding themselves in a situation where they need to make a judgment call, because it's almost like they self-sabotage this connection, and now they're you know, they're feeling the effects of that with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Like, for whatever reason they did it for, who knows, but now it's like they are seeing it clearly. as the King of Swords, like it's an awakening for this person. Like they can't, it's almost like they can't blame you. They can, like, they can only blame themselves for where they're at right now. And trying to figure out a way to, like, I don't know if this person wants to get your attention, to possibly reconcile, but it's almost like you don't have time for people that play games. And I only say that because we have the Knight of Cups, or excuse me, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Like, this was definitely, like, I don't even know if I should say this. But y'all, yeah, like, okay. This could have been a very equally yoked connection. But where this person used their mind for, like, to just, I don't know. I don't know if they felt like they had to, like, try to strategize against you. You're showing up as the Queen of Swords, as someone who, like, it's almost like you don't even want to hear what this person has to say anymore, because you were very clear, cut, and direct, where this person, like, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Don't be strategic with me when I'm being genuine with you. And that's what this person did. And now they're trying to, they can see, like, they want to come together with this Three of Cups. But it's like, how can I get your attention with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords to, you know, balance this out? Because it's almost like you don't need this person as a king. You're the Empress, but it's almost like with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, like, you don't need this person. And it's like almost with the Knight of Wands, they need to be needed. That's what it feels like. They want you to need them and you don't. So can I get one for this? Whoa, this House and Coffin, yeah. This shit is tearing this person up internally with the Five of Wands. Yep. And then we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. Like they're like they're struggling because it's everything that they want or wanted with the Ten of Cups here. They just didn't know how to handle it. Like I said, there's that flower. Bringing me back to that analogy I had, yeah. And you're making them, like, again, like I said, you're making them feel. Because it's like they almost wanted to keep you to or for themselves. But, like, when you pick a flower, like, and, like, try to take it out of its, you know, natural environment, you end up basically, like, killing it. It's gonna die. It's not being surrounded by the soil. There's no, you're not giving it water. Clearly, this Knight of Cups ain't giving it no water because he's covered in armor. No sunlight. No love. You know, you gotta talk to plants. It's like this person, by picking your flower, it possibly just made them feel good. Or they were putting on the front, because the Knight of Cups could be like an emotional manipulator as well. They could have just tried to suck you for your, you know, emotions. Can I get another one to go with this House and Coffin? Yeah. So it's almost like, well, what do I do now? With the Two of Pentacles. Options and imbalance, because they are finding themselves at an imbalance. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Feminine water energy. And you have the Ace of Wands and the Chariot behind you with the Page of Wands. And it's almost like for some of you feminines, you can sense, especially using your Queen of Cups energy, like this is what this person may be going through, but what can you do? Like, there's nothing you could do but just go, move forward in the direction that you're already headed in. The new beginning is with you. The forward movement is with you. The excitement, that Page of Wands energy, that curiosity is with you. And you're only looking to, align yourself via the Hierophant with, here we have that King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Someone that stands and is just as solid and firm as you are. Can I get one for this despair and community with Pegasus? Oh, too many. We have the Three of Pentacles. It fell on the floor. So I'm going to put it back, but it can speak to, like, the collaboration, the teamwork, or, could be also physical work as well, where, like, this person may not be working right now, or whoever they're working or aligning themselves with. Like, again, there's with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom, it's almost like it's that Five of Pentacles energy. So it makes me feel like they're in search of, like, I don't know, I almost feel like this person is just like wandering around almost. Because whoever or whatever they're surrounded by, it's lacking. If they're out of work, we have the Star card here coming out. If they're out of work, it's almost like they could be using like a group dynamic or group setting as a like as a front, as a cover. But it's like this person, like there's a lack of faith, it makes me feel like, with the Star and the Hangman coming out. Because the Star says wish, believe, trust, faith, and healing, but the Hangman says sacrifice, letting go, and suspension. Yeah, like I feel like this person, like, almost doesn't know which way is up. For some of you, they could see you as the Star energy, as someone who can help lift them up out of this energy. Because this is the Five of Cups, is just a despair energy coming back out again. But again, it's almost like they don't want to face the reality. We have avoidance, and the Eight of Pentacles is avoidance as well. Like, it's almost like this person, like, with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, like, they refuse to stand on their own 2 feet. It's like they like to latch on to others. Because from the 9 to the 4 is the 5 again. Like, it's like they're like, I don't want to say like someone's not able, because we're all able and capable of standing on our own 2 feet, but it's almost like this person could like to just play the victim and then want you to feel sorry for them. Too many. Whoa. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups. So they do have some regret over this connection with the Two of Cups. But it's the Three of Cups that came in between this and cost them the Ten of Cups. Damn. This goes over here. Can I get one for this occupation and poverty? Yeah, see, we have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And I feel like this Four of Wands is just confirming the stability that you have. And this Eight of Wands is like the energy of you moving forward. Like, almost like how you became the Nine of Pentacles for yourself. And it's like you let go. Like you just believed in yourself. I keep hearing the theme song from Arthur. Give me one more to go with this poverty card, because I feel like this is both of you. And then we have, here he is, the King of Pentacles. So this is what they're seeing via the Ace of Wands. They're seeing your new beginning while they're in this poverty energy, that Five of Pentacles. Via the Ace of Wands, yep, and the Chariot. And the Three of Pentacles. Give me one more to go with this King of Pentacles. Yep, there it is, that Three of Cups. It's like this person, like, it's like they know that they have to elevate themselves. They know they have to put in the time, the energy, the effort, be consistent, trust in what they cannot see. And it's almost like that's what this person can struggle with as well. Like that need to see something to believe it. Because it's almost like, I feel like with this King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, this energy, it only comes out based on who they're around. So technically it's a front. Give me one more for that, and then we're going to move on. Give me one for the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yeah, see? It's not real, because the Tower comes in and tears down what is not real. And it could even be like their family. It's like this person likes being like being looked at as like the end all and be all for everyone, for, you know, like people they're around or whatever they're within their environment. But it's false. It's faulty. Like I'm getting like the energy of like their image or persona. Can I get one more with this Tower? Yeah, we have a King of Wands. Yeah, so it's being dismantled. Because this person is really a King of Wands. The King of Wands is who they really are. This King of Pentacles is just a facade that they use to like get attention or to like try to fit in. But that's all changing. It's time for this person, this masculine, to be who they are and let go of control. There's an air of insecurity, like, that I'm feeling here with that Strength card. But give me one for this. Whoa, can't even get the words out. Yeah, we have Judgment. Like I said, for this imprisonment, this person, like, they're realizing what they lost. It's a very eye-opening how like moment for this person, and how they ultimately gave up this Emperor energy to be a King of Swords. And it's out there for everyone to see via the Sun, because the Sun is exposure. It's like Spirit is bringing this person to the forefront of themselves. Can I get another one? Why this Concern and Thief card? Yeah, because they know your eyes is on the prize as the feminine. And for some of you, they could have tried to sabotage that for you. You know, the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. They could have even been trying to like steal and shift your focus. But again, like I said in the beginning of the reading with the Nine of Cups, you know what you want. Your eye is on the prize, and it's almost like you're not settling. What you see and what you want is what you create with the Nine of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Magician. It's almost like for some of you, like you may do research, like, on things. You don't have a problem learning, either as the Page of Swords. It's ultimately like you create your reality. And this person is, concerned about that. But your focus is there. Like, again, you know what you want. Give me one for this privileged lady. I'm going to get that one for the privileged lady, and then I'll get one more for this thief card, and we'll grab the guidance and advice. Can I get one for this privileged lady? Too many, Spirit. Tell me why this privileged lady is here. We have the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like they're seeing you as someone that they can't control. But also being that they can't control you, it's like, damn, like you're stronger than they wanted you to be. It's almost like they wanted you to break under or within this connection. They wanted you to be the one to break. But it's almost like, damn, that ain't happening. With the Strength card, this is you. And they're realizing how powerful you are, that that you can't be controlled. Why would you want to be with someone like that? Don't even make no sense. Like, can I get one for this Thief card? Yep, the Seven of Pentacles. Which speaks to, looking at what you put into a situation versus what you get out. It's analyzation. It is a card of investment, but it's almost like more so the return on that investment. And with it clarifying the Thief card, that makes me feel like them investing in this energy, it's like you transmuted it as the Magician. Whatever they tried to do, whatever they thought they were going to do, whatever they thought they were going to get, it's like, that power, you harnessed in on it, and you transmuted that energy. They thought that they had some type of power or control or dominance over you, and they're like finding out the hard way. Like, I think I said it in the past reading. Like, you can't do magic on a magician. And we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, for some of them, they're realizing that they just need to get the fuck on. Like, seriously, with the Six of Swords and the Chariot. Like, they need to just go about their business. And for some of you, that's what caused you to pivot on this person and go in a whole new direction with the Six of Swords and the Chariot. And this is where they're left at. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, damn, and the Four of Swords. All swords. The 8 to the 5 is the 3, which speaks to heartbreak, pain, and separation, which is this Axe energy over here. And then from the 5 to the 4 is the Ace of Swords, which is just letting me know, like, they're in this energy, the 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, over this 3 of Swords, and you're in this 4 of Swords energy. Your back is turned to this energy, which, like I said, I felt like you left them behind. Yep. Then we have the 8 of Cups at the bottom and the 7 of Wands with the 4 of Cups. Yeah, because there's no way for them to get back in. Mm-mm. There's a boundary, and they ultimately missed the opportunity. Oh well. What do they say? It's Beyonce playing The Best Thing I Never Had. Oh, what does she say in that song? Hold on, because they're giving me a piece of it. I just haven't heard it in a long time. Um, yeah, she says what goes around comes back around. Hold on. That's not the part they're giving me. But that's how the song stops. And she says, yeah, she said, so when I think of the time that I almost loved you, you showed your ass and I saw the real you. Thank God you blew it. Thank God I dodged a bullet. I'm so over you, so baby, good looking out. And then she says, I wanted you bad. I'm so through with that because honestly, you turned out to be the best thing I never had. And she says, and I'm always gonna be the best thing you never had. And then she says, oh yeah, I bet it sucks to be you right now. Then she says, so sad, you're hurt, boo-hoo. Oh, did you expect me to care? You don't deserve my tears. I guess that's why they ain't there. And then she says again, yeah, wow. Oh, listen, because I haven't heard this in so long. She says, hold on, hold on. She said, I know you want me back. It's time to face the facts that I'm the one who's got away. Lord knows that it would take another place, another time, another world, another world, another life. Thank God I found the good in goodbye. I used to want you so bad. I'm so through with that. Cause honestly, you turned out to be the best thing I never had. Yeah, like, damn. Whew. Shout out to me. What's the guidance and advice? Can I get the guidance and advice for the collective, please, Spirit? What's the guidance and advice? The fourth house, roots. Mm, mm, mm. Foundation is everything. The foundation of you, the foundation of life. Like, you know how they say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And not for nothing. This is in front of my I don't even know how long ago I had this, but I had got Chinese food like a few months ago. But sometimes I'll eat the fortune cookie, sometimes I don't. But look at this. This was the fortune that came out of my fortune cookie a few months ago, and something I just held it, and it says if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But then I also keep one up under my over here on my on my tarot table, and it says a lifetime of heartwarming acts of kindness is ahead. And it's so funny, like I don't know why like I had these. I mean, like I know why, like because of the messages, but these are the only two fortune cookies. I don't even remember when I got that other one, but these are the only two fortunes I saved out of the cookie. And it feels so fitting for the masculine and the feminine energy. All right, so let's see, 28. So we have the fourth house, which says roots. And it says, I love you as certain dark things are to be loved in secret, in secret between the shadow and the soul. Your question may somehow be rooted in the past. The fourth house is ruled by the moon and governs the feelings, all the ways we are touchy and emotional, dreams, and our soul yearnings. It signifies the home, family, and the earliest phase of childhood, even to the time shortly before birth when we are still in the womb. It is the babe within the womb. It is the cover that protects us from the world. This house represents nurturing, giving nourishment, and safety. It symbolizes mothering and motherhood, and also the father who is able to mother and nurture his offspring. The fourth house shows the beginning of the family and holds the memories of our ancestors. It represents the putting down of roots and the foundation to everything in our lives, our heritage, and tribal affiliations. In the fourth house, the self is centered and grounded, but also likes to hide away. As well as caretaking, it represents the hidden treasures and a place to retreat. There is both gentleness and emotional rawness in the fourth house. When this card shows up in a reading, home and family issues may have something to do with your query. And as it represents your current environment, family members, and where you live, real estate and land might also figure in as in putting down roots or buying or selling a home. This card can be a predictor of a birth or new members in the family, a pregnancy, and can sometimes mean care for the elderly, including nursing homes and hospital stays. This card can also indicate the presence of angels and being directed by heavenly means. Events or appearances of persons from your faraway childhood may suddenly be relevant again. You may reconnect with someone and pick up again just where you started, even if it has been years since you've seen your friend. Memories of past lives may surface, transforming areas of your present life. Depending upon the surrounding cards, the results may be uplifting, imperfect, or shattering to the core. These memories will change you in the way you view your life. Again, look for reunions and reconnections with persons from your past, such as grammar school days, or even relatives you don't know very well or had long forgotten. You may dig up some fascinating news about your family and ancestry. Inheritances may figure in where you receive something that has been passed down to you. However, the home is the primary meaning behind this card. So buying or selling a house, adding on to a house, selling real estate, and managing properties, as well as creating a secure home base all relate to your question. As the fourth house is also the house of dreams, imagining, and relying upon magic could feature. After all, the fourth house is lorded over by Lady Moon, mistress of magic and the unseen world. It is now time to use your imagination and make things happen. What you think now is what will be. As long as you don't worry and fixate, your magical intentions will grow organically, just like a silvery plant under the sacred moon. And finally, whatever is being asked about may occur around the time of the full moon. And the next full moon we are going to have is going to be the full moon in Cancer. Wow, just wow. And the corresponding tarot card is the Four of Cups. And the key idea says home, domestic issues, the mother, the father, ancestry, the tribe, old age, the end of a matter. So yeah. So with this new moon in Sagittarius, I feel like they're saying faith without works is dead. But for some of you, like, I feel like, especially the feminine energy, I feel like you did the work. So the full moon and Cancer, like, it may all become illuminated to you, like the fruits of that labor, the fruits of that work. Because I'm being drawn to, like, the fruit on the tree. And you know how what they say, how do they say it? By the fruit ye shall know them. Yes. Yes, because and it says the phrase means that you can judge people by their actions and the results of those actions, similar to how a good tree produces good fruit and a bad tree produces bad fruit. It emphasizes the importance of evaluating someone's character based on their behavior. And just like reading that and saying that, it's almost like you, for some of you, you showed this, you like what you showed this person is what it was, and like it was who you are, and it's almost like they didn't believe it. So it's almost like this energy could have prejudged you, not taken into account what was right in front of their face all along. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. But y'all, I'm out of here. That is the new moon in Sagittarius reading. And what is Sagittarius? I see. Yeah, Sagittarius is I see, and Cancer is I feel. Just because now that, like, I can feel that moon energy coming through very strongly, but it was already out here with the black moon Lilith, and also with the 12th house energy. Yeah, so, and right now with that 9th house energy, you know, Sag ruling Jupiter. Jupiter is in Cancer right now. So I'm not shocked. But as always, guys, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope that this resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their week and everyone is safe. And I will see y'all all on the next one. All right? Later.